Welcome back. This is Elsam. In the previous video, we looked at number bases, the conversion from base 2 to other bases, and from base 10 to other bases, and from other bases to base 10. So today we want to look at the basic operation on number bases: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So if you're excited to solve with me, let's go. Don't forget that our focus is to cover all the aspects in bits that will help you to score 100% in your UTME. So let's go. Now, we already established that for number bases, numbers in base 10 are 0, 1, 2, up to 9, right? And numbers in base 5 are 0, 1, 2, up until 4. So just the number minus 1 for numbers from 0 and then all the other natural numbers. Now we want to start solving these problems, but I'll start from number 2. It says evaluate 212 base 3 minus 121 base 3 plus 222 base 3. So let's do it in bits. Let's pick the first two, and then the answer, we add the 222. So let's go. We have 212 base 3 minus 121 base 3. So let's begin with this, and then we'll add this. So 2 minus 1 is 1. We are in base 3. 1 minus 2 cannot go. So what do we take 1 from these two, leaving 1 left? That one we are taking has a value of 3 because we are in base 3. So that 3 plus this 1 now making 4. So the value we have here now is 4. So 4 minus 2 is 2. And 1 minus 1 is 0. Now what we are doing now, we are to add this 222. So plus 222 still in base 3. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Remember, base 3 numbers now, base 3 numbers will be 0, 1, and 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So since 3 is not a base 2 number, we have to divide it by 3. And then we have what? 1 remainder 0. Now we always write down the remainder and carry the number. So we have 0 here, we carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5. 5 is not a base 3 number, so we cannot write 5 here. So that's 5 now divided by 3. We have what? 1 remainder 2. So remember, we'll write down the remainder and carry the number. So we'll write down 2 and carry 1. So 1 plus 0 is 0, plus 2 is 3. So 3 again, we have what? 1 remainder 0. So that we'll write down 0 and carry 1. So that 1 will bring it down. So we have 1020 base 3. And that's option C. Take note of the way we carried the numbers and how we stayed on the basis. So this is a good start. Now we can come back to question 1. So we can look at number 1 now. What we have is 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, x, 4. In subtraction, we have 5, 5, right? So we have y, 3, 4, 4, base 5. Okay, so we have to work on this. First, 3 minus 4, since we are working with negative, 3 minus 4, that can't go. So we take 1 from 4, leaving 3 left. If we add that 1 here, that 1 has a value of 5 because we're in base 5. So that 5 plus this 3 makes 8. Now 8 minus 4 is 4. This is clear. Now 3 minus x is 4. So 4 is even bigger than 3. So we are obviously getting 1 from here. So if we get 1 from 2, it's left with 1. We add it here. Now that 1 has a value of 5, right? So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 minus what is 4? 8 minus 4 is 4, so x is 4. So 1 minus 3 cannot go. We'll take 1 from 4, leaving 3. Add it here, making 6. Because we're in base 5, that one has a value of 5. So that 5 plus this one, making 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. This is correct. And then 3 minus 1 is obviously 2. So y is 2. So our x is 4 and our y is 2. So respectively, x and y respectively will be 4 and 2. Okay, let's proceed with number 3. And number 3 is multiplication. Double digits, 3 digits, base 4. Let's see how we do that. The point is, by the time we solve all of these problems, hardly anyone comes in the exam that you won't be able to answer, because we've taken time to look at the different aspects that the examiner asks. Some of these are past questions and some are general questions we just sort. Now, if you watch, there's no number 5 here. So I'm going to give you number 5 at the end of solving these 4. So let's look at number 3. We have to multiply 2, 1, 3 base 4 by 2, 3 base 4. Yeah. So remember that in base 4, the only digits we have are 0, 1, 2, and 3. So the 4 is not there. So let's go. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. Now we cannot write 9 here because 9 is not a base 4 number. Rather, we divide it by 4. So we have 2 remainder 1. Right? 8 plus 1, 9. So 2 remainder 1. We'll write down 1 and carry 2. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3 plus this 2, 5. Can we write down 5 here? No, because 5 is not a base 4 number. So 5 divided by 4 again, that's 1 remainder 1. So what we'll do is write down 1 and carry 1. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6 plus that 1 is 7. The same thing. 7 divided by 4, that's 1 remainder 3. So we write down the 3 and carry 1. So we bring down that one we're carrying here. Okay, so that's just half the journey. Okay, so we start with 2 again, then we come here. The same way you multiply, just that we are limited to base 4. So 2 multiplied by 3, 6 again. Can we write the 6 here? No. 6 divided by 4, that's 1 remainder 2. So we write down the 2 here and carry 1. Now, let me rub this ones we carried earlier. So we write down 2 and carry 1. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2 plus this one, that's 3. We can conveniently write 3. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. And we can't write 4 there because it's base 4. So 4 divided by 4, that's 1 remainder 0. So I write down 0 and carry 1. That one we are carrying, we'll bring it this way. Okay? So when we're doing long multiplication like this, we add the answer. So here we have 1. Here we have 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. We cannot write 6. We do this. So 6 divided by 4, that's 1 remainder 2. So we write down 2 and carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then we have 1 in base 4. So we have 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, base 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1 in base 4. So our answer is D. Okay, so just picture yourself solving a lot of problems involving all of these. So just follow the steps, avoid mistakes as much as you can. That's why when you solve more, whatever mistakes you want to make, you'll be making them before the exams, and then you'll be able to have perfected everything before the exam. So now let's look at number 4. This is a word problem, but we'll apply the same principle. So let me rub this. It says a trader bought 40 books at 14 naira in base 6 each. So each one is 14 base 6, 14 base 6, 14 base 6, 14 base 6. So if we add it, so I just multiplying this 40 by this 14 base 6 to know the total cost of this first set of books. It says, and 24 books at 12 naira. in base 6 each. Now, what is the total cost of the books? So we first of all bought 40 books at this price, and another 24 books at this price, the total cost. So watch. 40 books, and each one is 14 base 6. So this is the total cost of all of these first 40 books. Now the other 24 books will have 24 multiplied by the price of each is 12 in base 6. Okay, from here, remember there's a currency attached to these prices, but the principle is still the same. You are multiplying this by 40 in base 6. You're multiplying 24 or 12 by 24 in base 6. So we'll just get the two answers and add them. That's all. So that's the total price. So let's start with this. So we have 14 in base 6 multiplied by 40. 0 multiplied by 4 is 0. 3 multiplied by 1 is 0. 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. But we cannot write 16 because 16 is not a number in base 6. So we divide it by 6. So 6 times 2 is 12. Remainder 4. 12 plus 4, 16. So we write down 4, carry 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2, 6. Can we write 6 here? No. So 6 divided by 6, we have what? 1 remainder 0. So we write down 0 and carry 1. We'll bring that 1. So what we'll have here is 0, 4, 0, 1 in base 6. Okay, so we have our currency sign there. Now let's do the second part. For this second part, we have 12 naira or whatever currency it is in base 6 multiplied by 24. 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, and 8 is not a base 6 number, so we cannot write 8. So we'll divide that 8 by 6 first. So we'll have 1 remainder 2. So what do? We write down 2 and carry 1. 4 multiplied by 1 is 4 plus that 1, 5. So 5 goes. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, and 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So what do? We add. Remember we added here, so we want to add again. So this is 2. 5 plus 4 is 9. We cannot write 9 because 9 is not a base 6 number. We divide the 9 by 6. So we'll have 1 remainder 3. We write down the 3 and carry 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3. Remember it's in base 6. Now it's on us to get the total amount by adding the first price to the second price. So let's go. We have 1040 base 6 plus 233 base 6. Okay, so 0 plus 2 is 2. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is bigger than 7. It's not a base 6 number. So 7 divided by 6, that's 1 remainder 1. So we write down 1 and carry 1. 1 plus 0 plus 3 is 4. And then we have 1 in base 6. So one side is 1, 4. Let's add the currency. 1412 in base 6. Okay, the options were not put there. Now that's the answer to this problem. Now kindly subscribe to this channel to keep getting interesting solutions to mathematical problems. Now before I go, I'll give you another question. Just solve and put your answer in the comments section. So like our number 5, but this one is a long exercise. So if A is 1020 base 5 and B is 14 base 5 and C is 213 base 5, find 1 A plus B, 2 C multiplied by B, 3, 2a plus c. Okay, let's stop here. So I'll be expecting your answer to these 3 problems in the comment section. So take your time, solve them, and get your answer. Place your answers in the comment section. So I'll see you in the next video on this course. Bye.